Phenomenon is an observable phenomenon, fact or event. The phenomenon is one. It consists of the structure elements of the phenomenon, which consists of the phenomenon structure elements components, which, although they are the structure elements of the phenomenon, are in itself the structure elements of the phenomenon, which forms the observable phenomenon structure elements, and consists of components which, in a common multi-level interaction, forms the observable phenomenon. Even more deeper, depending on the observed phenomenon, such a depth of structural design can be deeper. Each structure element of the phenomena consists of several components, which are the forming components of the phenomenon structure elements, which forms at the nearest, furthest point in time, and whose overall interaction also forms the structure element. Each component in itself is an observable particle of the phenomenon with its own typical structure elements. These structure elements consist of components which in itself is observable phenomenon particles with their own characteristics and structural parts and structural component, which forms various interaction links in the near, distant past, and in common interaction forms one phenomenon. The observable phenomenon depends only on the existence of the various structure elements and the characteristics of its formative components. An observable phenomenon and the existence of the structure elements of the phenomenon is directly consequent dependent on its components. By replacing the components of a structure element, another structure element is formed, and thus the observable phenomenon.